Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. Rubin's final week of school. So today, Tuesday, June 9th, 2020, we have two things on our agenda. To catch up on the update on outcomes of the protests so far, and the end of the year awards ceremony task. Okay? So, uh, if you guys haven't caught up on the news or have been avoiding the news, it's always best to keep yourself updated with what's happening around you. So, updates on the outcomes where individuals protested. Mayor de Blasio lifted the citywide curfew, so there is no more curfew. Um, he also pledged to cut city's police funding and redirect some of the money to social services or a major, concession, which is a big thing for these protesters. They were demanding. And then the third update is 2,000 protesters have been arrested or summoned to court, which means that there are thousands of people in attendance for these protests for something they believed in. Okay. Another one, since the death of Floyd, protests have erupted in at least 140 cities across the U.S. The National Guard has been activated in at least 21 states. All four officers involved in George Floyd's death have been charged with murder or aiding a murder, right? Which is a huge thing. And where in Minneapolis, City Council announces it will disband the police department. Now, if you're interested in what that means, the actual disband, go ahead and click those links that are highlighted. Next, Democrats to propose broad bill to target police misconduct and racial bias. This is a huge step into what the protesters were demanding and what many people, envision for the future. And NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell issued a video statement where he, spoke about Kaepernick. Well, he didn't mention him by name, but he said the NFL will encourage to speak out and peacefully protest. That was a big thing a couple years ago. All right. For those individuals who spoke out against police brutality or any oppression in our country. Thousands of protesters have gathered in Australia. So it's just a global thing, all right, where individuals in London, England, tore down statues of slave traders and dumped it in the ocean and these like channels. Various countries joined in the protest and spoke out against, misconduct and abuse of power in their countries as well. All right, it even reached Syria. You can click those links if you're interested in learning more. So, end of the year awards ceremony. Now, you see the times below. If you're in period 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8, you will all log on to Google Classroom and click the link when I post it. All right, that link won't be active until that time period. So, for those of you in period 2, you're gonna have to wake up a little bit early, 10 a.m. All right. So I want to recognize each and every one of you for your personality that you brought to class. You guys made it a fun year, even though we ended on a weird note. All right. Just want to, recognize you all, but I'm not going to be making the awards. You each will do it for each other. So mark your calendars, and I'll see you there. You'll find the slide with your class period and the partner assigned to you. You will create a unique award for your partner. 3 to 5 sentences on this document, and you will nominate. The optional if you want to nominate somebody else. All right. You will submit on the Google Doc right here. You can follow the directions right there. If you're confused about what awards to give each other, I have some examples here, like the Creative Visionary Award for somebody who's always creative, either in sharing their talents in historical cartoons, presentations, or speaking out loud where they are mindful, and or an award for the glue, someone who holds the class together, and they're always there to give advice and encourage each other. This is someone who is an award I would take if I was a student. So you have those examples that you can use, or you can just make up your own. But remember always to keep it appropriate. This is a send off for you guys. I won't see you guys till next year, hopefully. All right, stay tuned for more information. So that's I have the slides here with your partner. Make sure you do it for each other, and once you submit, you can submit. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. Bye.